Hey guys, it's me and the glam goes bah. And we are going to talk about one of Glammy's most favorite things, BoxyCharm. Oh, our BoxyCharm from last month. Unfortunately, we're not getting a BoxyCharm in December this time. It's a long story, and it's my fault, but it goes back to the recession. It's just so much involved. But yeah, it was a banking thing, and I've got it fixed for now. I had to open a new account, and then I had to wait for the cards to come because BoxyCharm and Ipsy you can't just hook them up to your account. You have to have a card, Well, it took a week for the card to come, and meanwhile, blah, blah, they said, oh, too late. No, we're out. And, well, I think it was Bonnie. I'm not sure. It was either Bonnie or Self-Made Beauty. I know it was one of you two. Somebody said that they saw on Instagram where BoxyCharm was saying, hey, we still have more Boxy Luxes left, if you want to sign up. So I went ahead and I sent them an email and said, if you have any left, if there's, the money is in the bank, it's right there. I upgraded, or I updated all my information. It's a totally new account, blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, no, sorry, we don't have any more. So, maybe it's just because they're trying to get new subscribers. Because let's face it, Ipsy Plus is kicking butt. I'm so glad that, I quit Ipsy for a while to go with BoxyCharm because I just couldn't afford two different things. And then when I could afford two different things, I picked up my Ipsy again. And I'll tell you the truth now, I love BoxyCharm. I don't know what it is about BoxyCharm because even when they suck, I still love them. I think it's that Yosef. He gets out there, and when you see him, you see BoxyCharm, and, he's a nice looking gentleman, and I like the way he does, like, the sneak peeks. His marketing strategy is really good, and I think that might have something to do with it, but they definitely need some better computer skills for, like, signing up for things, such as the Boxy Lux, and remember what happened with the limited edition box, and, but I don't think that's him. I think that's just they need some employees that are a little better skilled, computer processors, or I don't know, maybe they did it on purpose, maybe they wanted it to crash, I don't know, but at any rate, yeah, Boxy, we're fixing to talk about last month's BoxyCharm, so let me see what I got here. You know what, I'm not going to be putting anything on, so I don't think I actually need the big mirror on, or the big light on. If I do, we'll just turn it on. Okay, one of the first things, and this box was a total, like, backwards. It was goal-oriented. It was about setting goals and, making a journey, which is kind of how I feel about my YouTube channel, so I thought that was pretty cool. But, it was about setting goals and the journey to, reach your goal. So one of the things that I did not think I was going to use more than once or twice was this glitter drops by Cover FX. Now, I'll tell you, Cover FX is kind of pricey. This is, I think, $44, something like that, which is crazy. I would never pay that for this. But, I tried it as a highlighter, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to, first off, I'm just not going to that much trouble every day. You know, it's the whole liquid highlighter thing, you know, not when I can use a baked highlighter or a, you can even see that on there, but, oh, there it is. Might have to turn that light back on. You know, or just use a highlighter that I can just brush on compared to the whole, you know, I gotta blend it in and blah, blah, blah. Okay, where is it? It's right there somewhere. There it is. And that was like the teeniest little drop. And this stuff is like this jar should last forever. And, ooh, does it shimmer. One of the things I like about it is that, yes, it does have glitter, but unless you get really, really close, you might be able to see like some glitters in it. But from, you know, from a distance where most people would be from you, you don't see the glitter. You just see the glow. So I have been mixing this in my foundation. You know, because I try things. I try to, you know, follow the directions and, you know, try every way I can before I decide whether or not I, you know, don't like it. And this is had a pressed powder in here. And what I do is I put a little foundation in there. You know, I used it all up and then I cleaned it out. I put a little foundation in there and then I put some drops of that in there and then I mix it up. I have a little tool that I use and I just, you know, stir it up in there. And there's generally, it makes enough for a couple of days, so it's not like I have to do it every single day, but that's what I have on now. I really like it. I like the whole, you know, I like the highlighter that you can see from the stars. So the whole glow thing, it just, I mean, yeah, with this light on, see the glow? You know, I love that whole glow thing anyways. Whew. But it's more of like a healthy glow. When you mix it with your foundation, it looks more like your skin is glowing. Not, I don't know. I like it. I think it looks more natural. It is a little bit like camera. Like when I have the light on, you don't see it so much. But without the light on, you can see it's got a little bit of reflection in the camera that I don't have. Like, well, this is shirt, but yeah. So you know, it does have some, well, I guess you call flashback, but not as bad as a lot of things I've tried. But yeah, this. What did I do with it? I thought this was a definite fail. When I opened the box, I thought, okay, it's really pretty and I like gold, but you know, I'll never use this up. Most of it is going to go bad and I'm going to end up throwing it out because I'll never use it up. And you know, I really thought it was going to be a fail, and instead of that, hello, I'm loving it. Go figure. You know, this is what I say. So nice thing about subscription boxes, you have to try the stuff because you just never know. The next thing, tweezers. I was like, ooh, yay. Let's get excited over tweezers, okay? You know, how excited can you get about tweezers? Oh, they're double-ended. Okay, that ups the excitement by about, you know, none. Okay? This end is pointy, and this end is flat, and yes, they're lovely, and, you know, they're tweezers. I've owned tweezers before, and I've tried plucking things and never been really successful at it, so yay, tweezers, okay? I wasn't even gonna, I mean, you know, I got them out for my this is what I got video, but I wasn't even going to try them. And then one day I was like, you know, I do have like these hairs that grow right here. I mean, there's like 5 of them. Actually, they need to come out now. And I thought, okay, let's use the new tweezers. Okay, now do these work any better than any other tweezers? I don't know. You have to kind of hold them in the middle and then work your way up a little bit so that you can really get a good tweeze on them. Same thing on the other side, you know. I mean, I guess you could hold it way down at the end, but it's harder to work that way. And you can see what you're doing a little better if you're, you know, holding it back further. I'm not sure if it's the shape or whatever, or if I think it's more of just the way that the center spring works. It makes them, for me, I can actually find the damn hairs. I can rip them puppies out. I think my eyebrows look a lot better, and it's not because I took a lot out, it's because I want them to be a little higher anyways, and a little more archy. And there's just like these tufts that grow underneath, or there's spots missing. I can't decide which. But I took out some of the tufts around where the, you know, missing spots were, and it really, I think my brows look a lot better than they used to. And hello, stupid tweezers. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the stupid tweezers. So the cover effects that I thought was going to be a total fail, I'm really liking. And the tweezers that I thought were going to be like a whatever, I'm also really liking. So, you know, there's two things that I thought were not going to be, you know, I initially thought they were going to be a fail, and no, they were not. And, you know, my cup, I just freaking love goats, okay? Gotta have a little coffee here. Which totally ruins my lipstick, but, you know, it's coffee. Must do the coffee. Okay, so the next item to talk about, I think, would be this Ace Beauty Grandies palette. I was really, really excited about this palette. Now, oops, I forgot it's in a box. I know I used it for a couple of weeks, and then I had to put it up because I had other palettes I needed to get into. But I have used every shade in here, and I've made, you know, some nice looks with it. And it's got some beautiful shimmers. It's got, you know, some colors that are, you know, I like this. I wish it wasn't a shimmer. I like this. Of course, the reds, and you know, really, I wish that this was all of these. I wish were mattes, and I think only 2 of them are. But I like the palette. I'm not reaching for it a lot, and I did get the Carroty. You know, it's lovely. And it's really, after getting 2 pigments from the Balm, 2 eyeshadows from the Balm in my Ipsy bag, I would say these are definitely better than the Balm. Okay, this palette is better than the 2 Balm eyeshadows that I got in my Ipsy last month. Is it as good as I thought it was going to be? No. It's, I don't know. It's not, and I can't even tell you why. Maybe I was just overexcited and set myself up for, you know, but it's just not what I had anticipated. But it is a really nice palette. It works really well. But for whatever reason, it's definitely not a fail. Don't get me wrong. But it's not you know, I thought this was going to be the coup de grace in the box, and it's not. You know, it's just, it's okay. It's kind of like the tweezers. It's okay, but it's definitely not the Cover FX that I did think was going to be a fail. Okay, here's something. I got the brush cleaner, which I was really excited to get because I've never had an actual brush cleaner. I usually wait until all my brushes are disgusting, or, you know, I only have a few left that are not. And then I take them all in the bathroom with a bottle of Dawn dishwashing liquid and a couple of little soup cups and start cleaning brushes, you know. And then I have brushes hanging all over the place because they have to dry. So my first thought was that this was going to, I wasn't going to have to do that anymore. I was just going to be able to spray this on my brushes and swirl them on a towel and they would be miraculously clean. And that is not how that worked. That is not how that worked. It is really good for, like, especially the eyeshadow brushes, because I do use them a lot, and I do change, like, you know, this is going to be coming off, and I'm going to be filming with a different palette here pretty quick. So, yeah, this is great for changing pigments. You know, it gets a lot of it off, but it doesn't replace the whole total cleaning. It might prolong it a little bit, but, you know, it doesn't replace it the way I thought it was going to. And, you know, that was probably my ignorance because, like I said, I've never had a product like this before. So, you know, I mean, now that I've had it, it makes sense. But it's nice. If you have enough time, which I generally, there's only 1 or 2 days a week that I actually have enough time to go through spraying and cleaning every brush as I'm using it. Otherwise, usually it's like, okay, done with this one, on to the next step. You know, it's, I don't end up taking that time out for, let me see, what do I have? Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I probably use a good 12, 15 brushes daily, you know. So, yeah, if I only had to hit 2 brushes, I might do it, but 12 or 15, not so much. So, while I was super excited to get this, and it's not a fail, it's just not what I thought it was going to be. And, you know, basically, it kind of just adds another step to my makeup, and I don't really need another step. And cleaning isn't my forte anyways. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. So, yeah, well, while that was not a fail, it was not, and maybe, you know, like I said, I set it up too high. I was too excited about it, and it couldn't possibly live up to that expectation. And the stupid Cover FX glitter drops, I love. You know, like, really? Really? If I had to choose between these two products, I would take the drops. I know. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, the last thing, which is actually in my user thing, because I use these puppies every day, and so, yeah, they're not, they have never gone back to the box. These are the Coup de Grace. These are, in my opinion, in my box and my world, these were the best things in the box, and I use them daily. For my hooded eyes, these little brush tips make it so much easier to detail and be able to get like inside of that hood and blend out from inside of that hood with a smaller detail brush. Just really, I think that my eyeshadow has improved in the past month because of these. Just because I can, you know, it makes it easier. It makes my eyeshadow work easier, and it makes it just makes everything easier. Just makes it easier. Makes things possible that wasn't before and weren't before. I don't know. But I am really, if there was one thing out of this box that I could keep and I had to give back the rest, I would keep the brushes. I really, really, really like these brushes, and they are in my everyday routine, along with, believe it or not, 2 other brushes that I got from BoxyCharm and a brush that I got from Ipsy. You know, and they're, the Alamar brushes, and the rest of them are all Luxie brushes. And trust me when I tell you, I have 2 more things with eyeshadow brushes in them, and it's the Luxie and the Alamar brushes are the ones that I use on a daily basis. That's just how it is. So, Cover FX glitter drops. Who knew? Try it. I think especially with, if you have if you get that golden tan in the summer, or if you have like a little bronzy skin in the summer anyways, and I don't think this would work on a real pale complexion, but I do think a darker complexion it would look great on. Mix it, just a couple of drops now, mix in your foundation, and just a beautiful glow. And like I said, who knew? And I think if you did have like a really dark complexion, that you could probably use it for the highlighter, and if you wanted to do the whole brush blend. Oh no, don't put on powder before I use I have a big problem with, once my foundation is on, I'm starting on powder, and then I'll go pick something up and go, oh shoot, I should have put this on before I started the powders, So, yeah, it's a bad habit, and it does make it kind of hard to use some of the things because I get to them too late in the routine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying those glitter drops, and I would recommend to everyone to, find something that you can mix in, and just 1 drop. Start out with 1 drop, because while the glitter is shiny, the liquid is also, the whole thing is illuminating, and it's beautiful. I love the glow. And I thought for a while I was running low on this. I thought, oh my God, these bottles aren't full. But it helps. Yeah, duh. You really have to shake it. You got to shake up, and otherwise the dropper for some reason won't pick up hardly any, and you'll be thinking you're out. Shake it real good, and then do it, and the dropper will pick up a whole bunch, and you're good to go. So, yeah, that bottle is going to last me a long time, and I will probably never go out and purchase anything like that, but, I'm definitely happy to have it. Now, I definitely wouldn't spend $44 on something like that, because I just, $44 is, it's an eyeshadow palette. So, I'm probably going over. Oh, I hope not. I probably have. But I love you guys. Mwah. Until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.